Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But, as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my side right now.
What, here? Now? Aren't we leaving?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown. Well, who knows what fate has in store for us? What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armour?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. So are you going to help me or not?
Well, affairs of the heart are what I do best. I'll be glad to help you. So what do you want me to do?
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina, I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but, well, a little below your station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Goodbye.
Good day to you.
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. A fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you won from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Did you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, and no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special. All shiny and whatnot.
That's all I need to know.
Take care now.
I reckon. The Lord mercy. What a loss. And that's not all that was killed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp, and when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant. A commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than the lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhard.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhard into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov. Nor Vlachim, for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
My word. The whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go there to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind. Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here? Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewelry, even his boots. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Or something in particular? Yeah. 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 Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Belevets?
And you'd be who, then?
Who are you?
I am Sir Alphonse, and I'm here to parley with Sir Erhard of Belevets.
No offense, sir, but you don't look much like no lord to me.
I am travelling in disguise. That is, incognito. No one must know where I am bound, or from whence.
Well, I never.
Where?
All the way from Prague, eh?
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Guren, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of
What's going on
rabble
there?
waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, I concur. One must be wary,
What's that?
well, cautious, even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets, and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewellery, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that. I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit.
Including dice. It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
I regret I have no valuables on my person. I thought it wiser to travel light, on account of thieves.
Well, under the circumstances, it wouldn't be polite to deprive you of a bit of entertainment while waiting. You want to play right away, or...?
Why wait? I'll play now.
You'll have to wait a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do?
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
All right, good. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest, and he ain't a good loser.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Fucking sickhead. I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots. Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck. Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking, whoring, boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strides. How sweet it is, a robber's life. Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
I'm so tired. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Fucking nice, fucking clean. Like it's the first time you got them. You must be used to it by now. I'll never get used to it. I wash yourself once in a while. You wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathed in a pond. I'm not washing it. I only wash when it's raining. You must be chasing rain away. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Killing, fighting.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
Maybe this time you'll fare better. You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
Fucking weather. Fucking tent. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit.
Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Fucking weather. Fucking tent, motherfucker. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit.
You'll get new ones soon enough. I'll take them off the first
Yeah.
day that crosses their
I'm gonna
path.
get soaked. What else is there to do?
Don't even say that.
forehead easy. Fuck. Filth, stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. Yeah, I'm gonna get shot. What else is there to do here?
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking. No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Can't like forehead easy.
Oh, sober again.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is, a robber's life. Fucking sick. Can't drink no more. Fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ upon you, Baron Belevets. I'm honoured to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is mine, sir. We haven't had any interesting visitors here for a long time, and I'm keen to hear what news you bring. And then there's the matter of our trade.
Indeed, we certainly have much to discuss, sir.
Good. And how was your journey, Sir Alphonse?
Long and somewhat fatiguing, truth be told.
Ah, would you rather put off our talks until later?
I've got a pick.
If you wouldn't mind, I would rather postpone our talks until later. The journey has left me somewhat, indispensed with.
Of course, I quite understand. Go and get some rest then. We'll meet later and thrash everything out properly.
So tired.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play against Maladata. He's a bit...
Take the women, burn the village. How sweet it is, a robber's life. I just want to eat and sleep.
I need a good
Fuck.
scrap to cheer me up.
So, what else is there to do here?
Camp life before ain't easy.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood. Yeah, I'm gonna get sucked. What else is there to do here?
Someplace sure ain't easy. Fuck. Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
Fuck. I'm all... What the...
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
Maybe this time you'll fare better. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us. He put
Fucking rice. Fucking please.
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
What's he doing here?
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck.
Dolphins stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
everywhere. Should have stayed home.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck. Fucking weather. Fucking tent. Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, annihilate and pillage. Burning, watching, making strife, I think it's all the robber's life.
Mother of God, he's back again.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck. So tired. No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is, a robber's life.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Fucking lice, fucking fleas.
Like it's the first time you got them. You must be used to itching by now.
I'll never get used to this.
Try washing yourself once in a while.
You wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathing in a pond. I'm not taking the risk. I only wash when it's raining.
You must be chasing women away with a stick.
You bet. They can smell a true man.
I gotta piss.
How did I do? Have I won?
No such luck, sir. Young Pacuna won. Sorry.
Oh well. There's no arguing with fortune. Thanks anyway. Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough.
Had enough
I'm a
of this
local.
shit.
I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well. And you don't have to risk your neck for it.
I'll leave you to it.
These are too small.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you.
Beer foot and have the fight. Look out.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
I was a sentry at Ratai.
Allow me to congratulate you on your win.
Thanks. I never thought I could do it.
I noticed there was one nice piece of jewellery. An old necklace.
Aye, a rare-looking gem. I'm curious how much I'll get for it.
It's only fair to warn you, though, that that necklace looks suspiciously like one that was stolen from Lord Capon.
What?
Oh, yes. Apparently he's been searching the whole province for it. If he should find out somehow that you've got it, I shouldn't wonder if you ended up on the gallows.
Jesus. Well, I suppose I should do the right thing and send it to him.
Well, I'll be passing by Ratai. I can pass it on to him.
That would save me a trip, and maybe a visit to the jailhouse.
Fucking sick.